Yeah, I understand. I understand, Mr. Beer. Look, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. I just... Hey, thank you, sir. Hey, Jackie, I just had a guy on the phone that asked me a question that you didn't type out no answers.
Well, what was his question?
He wanted to know what happened with the guy that was supposed to be looking for, what he did on that flight to Boston.
You know, I never thought of that. Whatever he did must have been quite dreadful, because whenever I fly New Amsterdam Airways, they seem such lovely people. I'm sure they'd have to be very angry before they sued the passenger.
Well, Lila, see, there really wasn't any passenger. I mean, well, see, there was, but at least we hope. But see, he wasn't going to Boston.
Emma, dear, you're confusing me.
Yeah, well, I think I'm confusing myself.
Look, if we just stick to what Jackie's written, everything will be fine.
Oh, I think I got him.
Hold it.
I see. Mr. Daniel P. Gray?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What? Oh, you used to live in Boston. I see. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. What did you say?
Hang up.
Oh, but of course, darling. I think Boston is a delightful city. Oh, the child. Oh, the child. Oh, come on, Brian. Continue something.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, the child.
Phone's ringing. What do I do?
Try answering it.
I know that, but what am I going to say? Who am I going to tell him I am?
Oak's Cleaners.
Oh, yeah, right. Oaks Cleaners, sure.
Right.
Okay. Hello.
Mr. Ward.
Yeah, Oaks Cleaners. You spill, we thrill.
I'm sorry to disturb you at this hour, but
Wait a second.
form is
No, not until the morning.
complaint against you.
Well, if you want...
But of course, his reputation
Oh, I
is
see.
taken, I'm sure.
Hey, look, Don, you want a sure thing? You want a real tip? What would I be kidding you for? You want a tip or you don't want it? What'd you call up for?
You called
The Fifth in Hialeah. I got a name of a horse for you. Thundercloud. You got it? Thundercloud, the Fifth in Hialeah.
Of course.
How do I know? Because I personally
I
happen to
am
know the
sorry
horse.
I troubled
The
you,
horse.
Mr. Gray. I'm not going to call back again.
I wouldn't be putting you on guard. You make the bet.
And,
Goodbye. Good talking to you.
yes, we can start. Look, could you tell
I
me
want the horse.
you were not on board our flight?
I think Ray would get a straight American accent. I get the wildest people.
Hello? What do we do if nobody answers?
Debbie?
We'll just make a note of it and call back later.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put everything in a separate pile then, huh? You know what? All this talking is making me so thirsty. Why don't we all just stop for a second, hey, folks, and have some of Rose's coffee? That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, well, don't drink too much at this hour, Sarah. You'll be tossing and turning all night.
Miss Quartermain, it is night, and I'm not tossing and turning.
Oh, well, I'm so glad, dear. Hello? Yes, Mr. Gray?
So sorry.
What?
Rose, honey, there's so many people here now. Don't you want me to help?
No, you sit still. I had an idea you guys would be along right about now, so I prepared myself, you know?
You're wonderful.
Do you want some more?
Yeah, please.
Rick, this half-hour break's the best idea you've had in years.
Hey, now don't gulp your hamburger. You're going to get indigestion, right?
Oh, impossible. I haven't had this much fun in a long, long time.
Steve, I was watching you. You were wielding a mighty paintbrush. Look, if you have sore muscles tomorrow, if anybody's got sore muscles, just remember it was for a good, worthy cause.
Here, here.
That was very good. Now, I'll try this one. What year did Jack Dempsey fight in Philadelphia, and who was his opponent?
Let's see, that was September 23rd, 1926. And his opponent was Tony, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And they fought again in Chicago on September 22nd, 1927.
Yeah, you're right again. You know, I'd never known anybody who knew boxing like you do.
It's kind of a hobby of mine. I like to memorize important dates.
I don't know if you heard me talking to Rick back in the sports center, but I suggested we put up a boxing ring there.
Yeah, I did. That's a great idea. Maybe me and you could spar.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of being a doctor, you could be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Zach's going to be a box fighter?
Boxer, Mike. Boxer.
And the answer is no, Mike. See, it used to be that I wanted to be a mud wrestler, but I don't like fighting dirty. Anyway, I kind of like being a doctor.
If I can butt in, Zach, I think you're going to make a very fine doctor someday.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Hardy. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Provided you don't get sidetracked.
What sidetracked mean?
That means when a young man sets out to make something of himself, that he shouldn't stumble along the way.
If you're talking about that evening with Anne, I'm Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, listen, we've forgotten all about it. Anyway, we all make mistakes now and then.
Including you, Jeremy.
Me, what did I do?
Well, think back earlier tonight at the Sports Center.
I didn't do anything.
Think a little harder. Start with the name Dr. Bradshaw.
Oh, you heard that?
I certainly did. And I don't approve, Jeremy. You just cannot make fun of your elders. I thought you were old enough to know that.
I am. I'm sorry. I guess I just forgot.
Okay, then. We'll say nothing more about it.
Excuse me, Alice, I wanted to tell you that Ann, she did the sweetest thing to do. She came over and she helped Joe decorate his office upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I know Ann really does need to keep busy.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
I want your pickle.
You can have
More
my
coffee?
Thank you.
Yeah. Where's, Heather? Did she go to a movie or something?
No, I don't think so. I think she's still upstairs.
Oh.
Well, hello, everybody about finished?
No.
Yeah?
No.
No? I hope you're about finished, because I think our break's about over, and I don't want to be a taskmaster, which I'm going to be. Let's hit back to the sports center. I think we got about 2 more hours good work left in us, right?
All right.
You agree? Let's hear it, come on! Okay. Coming? Good.
I've been working very hard.
I've got mine out.
All right.
Thanks again. Really appreciate it, guys.
Yep, that makes sure. That's the way it goes.
Very good while it lasted.
You are coming, aren't you?
Of course I'm coming. I'll be last.
You're going to stay here and eat. I know you.
Take it easy, Jack.
Nice seeing you, Rose.
Bye. Rosie, thank you for taking on the mob.
My pleasure. As Rick said, it's for a worthy cause.
We'll see you a little later, okay?
Don't work too hard.
Coming, Joe?
You go on ahead without me. I'll be over in a little while.
Okay, we'll see you there.
Okay.
I'm glad you came home early.
Actually, I can't stay. The others are going back to work a while longer, and I was wondering if you wanted to go along.
You don't really want to go back to the sports center, do you?
I said I would.
That's too bad. I was kind of hoping you'd stay here with me.
Yeah.
You know, Joe, there's an old saying. In the last analysis, we all do what we really want to do. Don't you really want to stay here with me?
I shouldn't, but I do.
You know, I need you a lot more than they do.
Heather.
I really need you, Joe.
Shot, man!
It's a beautiful sport. Go! Go, man, go, man!
Hey!
Rick, it's got to be those 3 jerks we saw here before.
I would think so, and they ought to be hanging around somewhere close, because I heard them as we were coming in the door.
Obviously got in that window over there. And got out the same way.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get them.
All right.
Careful.
Yes, thank you. Hey, listen, everyone, why don't we take a break?
Good.
Has anyone contacted any suspects?
Oh, not me.
Nor me, I'm sorry to say. However, there was one, Mr. Douglas Gray, who was really quite vulgar. I couldn't possibly repeat you what he said.
Oh, that's okay, Lila. Just as long as he wasn't on any New Amsterdam flight.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't, dear. In fact, he told me quite specifically exactly what the airline could do with this plane.
Hey, look, everybody. We understand what we're trying to do here, I hope. That after you've made your spiel about suing the airline, suing this person, if the person you're talking to says they were on any Amsterdam flight that night, then that's what we want to hear.
Right. I would think that would be very obvious, darling. I mean, we just say that he was on our flight to Boston. If he says he wasn't, that he was on our flight to Port Charles, that obviously is our man.
There's a message there if you dig deep enough. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Anyway, when we've exhausted our original list, let's go back to the people that were busy or didn't answer, okay, and then start the callbacks. Is that clear to everybody?
Right,
Of course it's clear, darling. You say things so simply.
Thank you. All right, everybody, just keep going on your original list, and Emma, you can start on your callbacks.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
Good.
I better get back to the sports center.
Joe, please. I need you. I need you so much, I swear it hurts. My whole body aches for you. Don't make me suffer like this. Don't make me wait any longer.
Heather.
Joe, you need me too. I see it in your eyes. I know you want me.
I want you.
I know. You're afraid of being hurt, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
But it's more than that, isn't it? I'm just not good enough for you.
I never said that.
No, but you think it. I have eyes, Joe. I see the way you look at Anne.
Anne has nothing to do with this.
She has everything to do with it. There's no way I can live up to the kind of woman you want me to be. Anne can.
Oh, that's a bunch of nonsense.
I guess there's only really one thing to do. I've made my move, Joe. My God, I'll never make it again. What I'm gonna do is just stay here. I'm gonna sit right here until you decide what you want.
You what?
You heard me. I'm gonna sit right here and wait for you. Minutes, days, weeks. However long it takes for you to decide that you want me. When you decide that, I'll be here.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Heather, don't do this to me.
I am doing it to you. And when you decide I'm what you want, I'll be here. And you'll see that I had no ulterior motives, no designs on you. I'll be here waiting for you whenever you decide.
What do I do?
Do what you want to do, Joe.
Before you go,
Yeah.
as long as you're going over to the sports center, would you mind waiting just a few minutes while I close up for the night?
No. Only,
Yeah.
nothing. Rose, would you mind walking over to the sports center alone?
No, of course
course not, but it's only going to take me a few minutes. I mean, what's your hurry?
I'm not going.
Oh.
Tell Rick I'll explain everything to him later.
Sure, sure. Are you going to go somewhere else?
No. Back upstairs.
Oh.
Blackie, look, we got off to a bad start. That's fine, I understand. Okay, why don't we just forget it? And I really mean that. Forget it totally. I'm willing to. All we want is you actually to be part of us, to join us. Come on, let's be friends, all right?
Hey, who needs a sports center?
Every kid out there needs a sports center. There are a lot of kids that haven't seen this place. I don't know what we're doing, but they need it. You could use it. Blackie, you got a lot of energy. Why don't you use it constructively, okay? Come on. Join us. Be part of us, all right? Blackie, come on.
Drop dead.
Well, I tried. I mean, I really tried. Now get out and stay out.
Make me.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, get off, man. Let's take a hike, brother. Come on.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I think Rick did a good job.
Yeah. Right.
You okay, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Thanks, Dan. Tell you what would really be best for that kid is if he was part of this group. Well, looks like we're going to have to start all over again, doesn't it? I think the sooner we get at it, the better we're going to feel about it. So,
Audrey.
let's hit it. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go again. Let's go back to the hospital.
I have to get back to the hospital. I'll see you later.
Let's go back.
Okay. I got this. Anybody had a broom?
Come on, kid.
Okay. Where's the book?
Get to it.
You know, there's one mother tonight who never came back from Chile. Michael. You know? Joe.
Well, it's true. I haven't seen him.
What happened to him?
Say it, Joe. Say it.
I love you.
You don't know how long I've waited to hear you say that. Or how wonderful it makes me feel.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mr. Donald Gray. Yes, Mr. Gray. Look, this is Mr. Waters at New Amsterdam Airways. I'm sorry to disturb you at this hour, but our attorneys have informed us that we're filing a complaint against you in court tomorrow morning, and we feel you have the right to it. What's the complaint?
I see, Mr. Gray, before you hang up, yes, when you come to trial, could you prove that you were not aboard our flight number 24 on that night? Oh, I see. You were skiing in Aspen, Colorado. Thank you, sir. Sorry to disturb you.
Well, when we come to trial.
Then you ask it, I'll wait. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. D. Gray. Listen, I called you earlier, but your phone didn't answer. This is Miss Waters at New Amsterdam Airways. And I'm sorry to disturb you at this hour, but our attorneys have just informed us that we are filing our complaint against you in court tomorrow morning. And we feel
Complaint.
federal court, Mr. Gray, asking damages for the incidences that you caused our flight number 24 from New York to Boston, which left New York on December 18th at 7:30 p.m.
Did you say December 18th?
Yes, sir. The flight that left for Boston at 7:30 p.m.
What kind of idiot airline are you running? I remember December 18th, and I was not on your flight to Boston.
Sir, do you have any proof of that?
Of course I have proof. Look in your own records. It just so happens I was flying New Amsterdam December 18th, but it wasn't to Boston. I was on your flight to Port Charles.
You were?
Yes, you morons. Now don't bother me again.
Oh, I got him. Come here, you won't believe this. Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is unbelievable. I just talked to a D. Gray just now on the phone who said he was on the same plane and he was going to Port Charles, and he just told me so himself.
Oh, great.
Great. Where's...
Oh, my... Oh, you wrote in ink.
Oh, my notes are all ruined. Oh, no, I was just trying to be neat. Look what happened.
Easy.
Look at that. It's all ruined now.
Easy, Emma. Easy. Can you remember the last number you called?
Calling so many people, and
Can you make anything out on that?
Oh,
it's a big ink blot.
I don't know. I was just talking to somebody, and I don't know which one he was.
Well, you're right about one thing. It was a great plan.
Was is the operative word, Robert. We tried and we struck out. It's over.
I love Laura so much, and I was just trying to help.
We're all tired.